everybody. How are we doing today? Alright. Anyways. I'm Aquaria, the Vertiger Arrow VTuber, and welcome to the stream! So, today we'll be playing Jackpot Crash Course, a game by Studio Investigrave that released just yesterday with its first chapter. I'm super excited for this. I've been a fan of Studio Investigrave for a long time, and ever since they first teased Jackpot Crash Course, ever since we first found out about its release, I've just been waiting for its release because every single one of their games is always a hit. It's always so good. Anyways, so, let's get started with the game, alright? Alright. I should probably be voicing this. Prisoners with long sentences will often die of malnutrition or illness before their sentence is over. But now, they can apply to outsourced private companies that provide alternative forms of punishment. Ooh. The following program is intended for a mature audience. There may be contents of graphic I couldn't read that. WASD movement, space, or click to interact. Clickable objects, images will glow when hovering with the mouse. Alright. Where in the hell? Ah, right. Looks like somebody else dressed me. I definitely wasn't wearing this when they put me to sleep. I guess that's supposed to be a bed. No wonder why my back's sore. They could have at least given me a mattress. There's a cross carved into the wall. Something's written underneath. In hoc signo vinces. Oh, that's Latin. I've heard that before. In hoc signo vinces. I can't recall off the top of my head. Ooh, a slot machine. Brutal bull. Oh. I always love the art in these games. The art is so good. Good luck. But one of my favorites is the art in Married in Red. The scene where we find out why it's called Married in Red. I'm not going to say too much about that in case you want to play the game yourself, but that scene, that anger, such a good game. Alright, what's going on here? So I do have a partner. Who? Thought you were a no-show. What took you so long? Well, whatever. At least you showed up at all. I started thinking they paired me up with someone that got cold feet. Cuff your left hand to proceed. Uh-oh. Betting never goes well. Roulette? What a dumb game to start on. It's just luck. Hiya! Hey, you got a staring problem? Huh? No, I was just... I don't blame you. I've been told I'm pretty irresistible to ugly dudes. Wow. Okay, so that's the kind of character that this guy is. You know what? I can get behind that. I can get behind that. I have a feeling he's gonna be my favorite. Alright. I'm starting to not mind being paired against this guy. Are we waiting for something? The sign says to put the cup on, doesn't it? Yeah, why haven't you yet? Sheesh, what are you being so pushy for? I was waiting on you, Slowpoke. Right. On the count of 3? Sounds fair. 1, 2, 3. Your timer starts now. Finally? Already? Now it's looking somewhat like a proper game set. Still expecting more pizzazz though. Where's the audience? The cheers and the clapping! Or at least a host that explains how the game works. Less important. Let's get started! Wait. What's with all the waiting with you? Can't we just get on with it already? I don't know how to play. Can we check the rules first? You don't know how to play roulette. I don't gamble much. What? Why do you look surprised? Don't look at me. Look at your mug! You have the same look as those washed up brutes who drink and smoke in front of slots all day. We're checking the rules first. Ugh, fine. Oh, they're cuffed together. I thought they were cuffed to the table. You have 10 chips to start. Whenever one of you likes, you can start a round to bet. You can bet a maximum of 10 chips or not bet at all each round. Once the betting period is over, you can press the button presented by the game to make the roulette wheel spin. You will win a return based on how close you were to where the wheel has stopped. The one with the least amount of chips when the timer hits 0 is eliminated. If you receive more chips than your opponent by the end of the game, you will keep the amount of chips equal to that difference. You cannot exchange chips with your opponent. You cannot purposefully handle the roulette wheel or tamper with the stage equipment. Good luck. Alright, that's an interesting mechanic. I like that. Whoa, feels weird reading stuff like this outside the TV. Guess they're serious about this, huh? Still don't see why we have to be cuffed, though. Stop pulling. You think they'll hand out the key to the winner? Can't wait to get out of these. He didn't react to the elimination rule. He's already convinced he'll win. Guess the cuffs are supposed to be some kind of motivator. You done looking around yet? I don't think the timer will be as forgiving of you wasting time as I am. Right, I think I'm good now. I could have sworn there was more panels over here. Is it just the same rules? Okay, it's just the same rules. What's up there, huh? The demon-looking thing with the pipe down its throat. Oh, is that a shotgun? Not sure. Has it always been pointed at us? Nah, I slept this place 3 times over before you showed up. Seems it started up once we got the cuff on. Kinda feels like looking down the barrel of a gun. That's because that's most definitely a double-barrel shotgun. There might be a reason for that. Oh! As long as we don't make a break for it, we're probably fine. Or maybe as long as we don't lose at roulette. Or that. Speaking of which, want to go for way ahead of you, is what I would have said any other time, but since it's apparently your first time playing, you did the honors, beginner's luck and all. Thanks. You should go all in. I'm not doing that. Let's see. A roulette wheel goes from 1 to 36. The average of which is 18. So it makes sense that if we want to play it safe, the best number to bet on would be 18. It said the closest wins. I'm gonna bet 3. Do I have to... Oh, there we go. Yes. I don't know. Are you sure about that one? I'm sure about that one. What? Something wrong with it? Nothing. 26 with 8 chips. Oh. Dang. Holy shit, that spot usually never works. Fuck. Something wrong? No. Good job. Thanks, means luck coming from a future loser. Feeling lucky this round? Hopefully. Okay. We could also just bet on red or black. Let's bet on black. I need a decent return. All in except for 1. Shit, it is. Where? Don't remember exactly, but to me it feels bad for sure. You're just saying that. Who knows? $14 is shit. Better luck next time, big guy. Is it actually possible to win this game, or is it like a scripted loss? Say when no, cause either I'm just terrible at it, or it's a scripted loss. I might just be terrible. I have terrible luck. I am probably one of the worst people to be gambling. My luck is rancid. For the record, one time I did, what was it? It was like, it was entirely by chance. It was a game that was entirely by chance. And I scored literally 0. I lost every single round, scored nothing. I am so unlucky. I don't think roulette is gonna go well for me. Oh, Windows is trying to defend my PC. Oh no, Windows didn't find any reason to defend my PC. Notifications. Anywho. But yeah, no, I'm unlucky, so this game is probably not gonna go well for me. I'm probably gonna die right away. Yeah. Alright. I guess I have 1. I give you some mind to keep this game going, but you seem like a real stickler for the rules, so I'll leave it. Can you stop talking for a second? But I am grateful. Thanks for trying to get the game over faster after wasting so much time before. Quiet, I'm trying to think. Here's a tip. Maybe if you go all in this turn, your luck will turn around. Maybe I'll even go with you and double my money. Okay, yeah, that was kind of deserved. Would you cut that out already? What, winning? It's roulette. I don't have much of a choice in where the wheel lands, pal. No, treating this so normally. Rubbing in how much longer I'll get to live. What the hell is wrong with you? What? Want me to get on my knees and apologize? You signed up to be here, didn't you? That doesn't mean I signed up to be gloated at by some arrogant prick. You haven't even given me a chance to catch up. Would you have? What? Given me the chance. If our tables were turned, if you were the one winning right now, would you have let me, someone you don't even know the name of, catch up? It's luck, buddy. Just like how unlucky I got to be stuck with some whiny asshole who isn't even my type. If it's not on your side, you weren't gonna make it very far here anyways. Besides, I don't see why I should feel sorry for someone who is dumb enough to get caught, and even dumber to choose to come here as though it wasn't entirely in your control. Use information cards in conversation to relate information to others or win arguments against them. What's this? Reason for imprisonment. Yes. You know what you did. Roulette rules. And it's just the rules again. Okay. I think we have to use our reason for imprisonment. Okay. Yes. It's not my fault. It was the first time I'd gotten arrested. What, you weren't expecting to have consequences? Oh, this guy's a major prick. I love it. I love it. Alright. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. It's not like I had anywhere else to go, asshole. It's not like I'm some big evil criminal mastermind. Dante's only had the one back exit. The cops had blocked off a bunch of roads. Dante's? That big pawn shop down in Motos. Dante's, yeah. Look, the last thing you're looking for is a pity party. Just forget I said anything. Did they tell you it would be easy? What? That it'd be something quick? That you were just the guy they were looking for and all they needed... that you were just the guy they were looking for and they just needed you for a small favor? I was hard on cash. I work in a fucking cubicle, for God's sake. I've never done anything like that before. I've never stolen from anyone. I'm not a criminal. I'm not like... I'm sorry. I lost my temper. That's not right for me to say. What? You're not like me? Not until recently, anyways. Forget I said anything, you're right. I knew the risks coming here, same as you. I just wanted out and it's a game and I just got unlucky. I wouldn't have made it very far anyways, it's not your fault. Sorry, just had to take care of something. What are you doing? The ball lands nowhere near where you bet. What's the fun in being far ahead this early in the race? Might as well level the playing field. Thanks. You better not take that for granted, by the way. I'm already starting to regret it. Mess. Wait, don't bet this round. Oh, I see how it is. Just because I heard you out once, you already think you can boss me around like I'm your lackey, right? That's a low blow. That's not what I'm... The rules. Did we read the rules closely enough? Hey, don't try cheating me out of this. They say we're not allowed to tamper with the wheel. No, about the win condition. What was the win condition in the rules? That whoever got the most would move on, right? Not exactly. It only said whoever got the least wouldn't move on. It never said anything about the winner. What are you playing at? If neither of us gets the least amount, then neither of us would get eliminated, right? If we tie, we'd both be allowed to pass. Sure, but the rules say we're not allowed to trade chips, and there's not much we can do to rate the odds. If we both play the same thing, I still have higher chips than you, and I'd still end up winning. If we play randomly, there's too much variation in how much you can win to ensure we get the same amount. Look, I get what you're going for, but trying to get out of one of us dying is just going to complicate things. Not unless we both lose. If we each run out of chips, then we're both at 0, and neither technically has more than the other. We'd be tied. But what if it means we're both eliminated? That would be written in the rules. It doesn't say anything about a punishment for going broke. 1 minute remaining. Right. Well, if that's the best chance we have, you'd better be quick about it. Play roulette until you run out of chips and get equal. Bet on black. I only have 1 to bet. Yes. 23 is black. Are you sure about this, hotshot? 100%. How's that percentage looking? Lower. Alright. Please proceed to the next area. Is 23 black or is 23 red? I couldn't see it fast enough. Alright, well, we got to the next area. I take back what you said. I didn't realize. I started reading and then I was... Okay. I take back what I said about you not being my type. Thanks. Now then, you heard the ominous voice. Let's get going. Wait, before that, what's up? You, mentioned something about me not knowing your name earlier. What should I call you? You want my number too? Kidding. I don't own a phone anyway. Benny's fine. You? Eddie. Oh hey, we rhyme. Seems so. Well, I don't like it. I want to feel special. How do you feel about Eds? Well... Alright, Eds. They might shoot us for real if we take too long. Come on! Character card received. Benny. Oh, it has a 2 at the top. I wonder if these are like tarot cards. If it's 2, then would that not be the High Priestess? I believe the High Priestess is number 2. Someone correct me if I'm wrong on that. Character cards can only be used for special occasions. You can build a deck by talking with others and gaining their trust. You can always check what cards you currently have in settings. Alright. How do I save? Escape? Save. Save. Alright. Did it save? I just clicked it, so I wasn't sure if it actually saved. Okay, yeah, it saved. Benny? Over here! I love Benny's expressions. He's so expressive. Are those... elevators? Why are you saying it like it's your sworn enemy? Because it is! One thing I hate more than getting hitched are these hideous death traps. So small and close and packed and there's no room to... Ugh, I hate seeing it. They're gonna make us march up to our deaths anyway. Why not just let me take the stairs? Seems like we don't get the luxury to choose. Does Benny have claustrophobia? It'll be fine. I doubt they set up anything on these. It'd be pretty anticlimactic if we survived all that and then died from something like an elevator crash. Well, I've been talking about the normal ones so far, but now the possibility of there being more to these is fucking me up double time. Thanks for that. Would me going first make you feel better? Yes! That's great. Oh, I guess I have to go in the other one. Shit. I fucking knew it! Quick, is there a vent? Oh wait, that's Betty. Quick, is there a vent to the... Is there a vent or escape hatch anywhere? None that I can see. Ed! That was just the elevator door closing. It was just an elevator. Oi, I've spotted another one. I don't know, that's what the first voice that came to mind was when he said oi. I was starting to think we got another dud. So, did you kill your partner in there or what? Seems to be just the one. Maybe we'll end up with even numbers after all. Less solo winners than I was expecting, too. 4, 8, 12. I'm not seeing Benny. Fuck, was there really only meant to be one winner for the preliminary game? Are they not letting him up? Where the hell is makeup? They were supposed to be in your dressing room. Duh! What the fuck else would makeup be doing? It's not dress rehearsal. Page them and let Dee deal with them. I stopped waiting on them 20 minutes ago. Lights were on in 15 seconds. Ah! I still don't get why stairs weren't an option. What took you two so long? Everyone was waiting on ya. Aw, man. Does that mean I was the last one here? Ugh, he's fine. Mr. Gates, please return to your mark. We're on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Where winners strike big and losers fall hard. 20 lucky prisoners have been selected from right here in Modus to Star, and 13 have proven themselves in preliminary round to meet you here tonight. The contestants have had a shot at accruing a few chips in that game, but depending on how they played, there's a slim chance they're still in the red. Mercifully, they'll still be receiving a few chips, as well as opportunities to win even more throughout to help them from falling behind. And well, cutting their time here short. A recap of the preliminary games they played to get here, as well as interviews with each of our players, will begin shortly. Including a familiar face where I'm getting word a past showrunner has made it past the preliminaries. Interesting. Wow, isn't that something? Don't leave then either. Witness the first of many trials that may show just who among them has what it takes to bet and be forgiven against any possible temptations, with the winner taking home the grand prize of a total pardon. It all begins tonight on... Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to an extra Muckies, Season 7 of Bet and Forgive! I'm your host, Cupid King. It's lovely to have you here with us tonight. Hey! Eh? I got paired up with a kid in there. What the fuck kind of stunt are you trying to play? First you handcuff him to some stranger, then you had the nerve to shoot a gun at him? Do you think that's funny or something? Is he even supposed to be here? Hey, I'm talking to you. Don't just sit... Well, that was fast. That was... I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that at all. What an electrifying start to the season! Oh my god. We've got a great show planned for you tonight. And you'll get the chance to learn all about this season's contestants after this short message from our sponsors. Don't change that channel, folks. Cut. Great, first makeup and now this. And I'm out of smokes. How long until we're back on? We're going to have to wait until he's up again to do interviews. Okay, so he's not dead. Okay. Thank the devil we haven't let in the live audience yet. I'm taking my 15. Wait, excuse me. I have a question. The show usually starts by now. Are we expected to stay here until things properly resume? On my break, do whatever you want. Please do not do whatever you want. Instructions will be given momentarily. Contestants, please exit the stage in an orderly fashion. You may explore the designated waiting space to familiarize yourself, but be prepared to return for interviews as needed. As such, hold your horses. What about the contestants that didn't win any chips? There was something about their time being cut short. Oh, thank you for reminding me. Contestants that passed a preliminary round with their partner will be offered 5 as compensation. This will keep you from being eliminated for the time being. Only 5? That's barely any at all! The hell are we supposed to do with that? Maybe if you bothered to win against your opponent, you'd have actually earned it. We're preparing services, so you'll have ample opportunity to earn or win scattered throughout the waiting space. The faster if you let me do my job and help properly set everything back up. Just don't worry about it right now. We'll give out directions when things are back on schedule. Cupid and the masked assistant walk through the curtain and off the stage. What a shit opening! Don't tell anyone, but I was totally planning on jumping down and making a run for it too. Glad that guy went before me! Huh. Hey, you alright? Earth to Eds, hello! Or should I call you Mr. Gates? Sorry, shit's going way too fast. That was a lot. It's TV, what were you expecting? Perhaps he didn't plan accordingly for his appearance here. Have you not watched the show before? Well... Oh, how surprising! Out of everyone, you seem the most likely to watch a show as barbaric as to incapacitate someone live on air like this. I completely agree, my lady. Shield your eyes from the display. I wouldn't wish for you to become faint. You're too sweet. You can leave with the others. I want to check him over if they'd allow me. As honorable as ever. Honorable might be pushing it. Who else would even try to pull a stunt like this before the show even starts? Serves him right for not following his assigned role. Wait, you mean those things we got from the slot machine? I thought those were just suggestions. Like, for the audience's entertainment. You don't remember management saying they were mandatory? It's the participants' responsibility to adhere to the title assigned to them. But I did also request a lawyer to be present while I read mine over. Tough luck, Bull. Sounds like you're gonna be stuck acting like a brute for the rest of the show. The application form did say they base it off our history, so you'd have an easier time following them. From the looks of the tape, you'd had no trouble following your brutal title, so you shouldn't have anything to worry about. But hey, no, I didn't. Didn't yell and attack your partner into giving up all their chips? Benny, back me up here. Benny isn't in front of his door where he was standing only a moment ago. Never mind. Well, all the characters seem very interesting so far. Oh. It's Benny! Kicking the guy while he's down, really? Benny started to nonchalantly kick at the slump body on the floor. Yeesh, is he even alive? He's still twitching, so my guess is yes. Whoa, good guess. Yay, I've won! You owe me 5 whole chips. Damn it, I knew I should have gone with the other horse. Wait, did we even make a bet? Should you still be kicking him? It's not making him any worse, is it? It's making him worse. Shit, didn't catch that. What'd he say? Good heavens, never mind that. Look at his wrist. That's one hell of a mark. Hard to see the full extent of it with that cuff in the way, but... Speaking of, when are they gonna remove these anyway? Do we gotta head backstage or something? Pardon me, but Mr. Gates and Mr... Cut to the chase, lady. Do you two recall seeing anything being fired at the young man before he fell over? I don't think so. Wasn't even looking at that direction. Wow, Benny, you're such a great help. Well, this is just another silly guess of mine. But when he received his penalty, maybe something was activated within him that caused him to be electrocuted? Or perhaps by... something that was already on him. You mean these things are still around just to shock us? Sounds like something they do. I mean, why else would they only break the chains? For dramatic effect, duh! Freaks behind the scene like to... the freaks behind the screen like to eat that shit up. I do admit, I quite enjoyed the theatrics as well. Felt like they were overdoing it, really. You know what's really overdoing it? Having us stuck with a wrist version of an ankle monitor until the finale. I'm gonna look for a way to get it off. Wait, Benny. Oh my, seems like your friend already left. Do cheer up, Mr. Gates. You two must have had plenty of time together during roulette, did you not? I know I certainly had with my dear Rook. Why don't you try meeting up with others in the meantime? Plenty of birds in their cages. Don't you mean fish in the sea? Nope. What'll you be doing? Oh my, I apologize. I forgot to introduce myself. Please call me Cecilia. It's a pleasure to meet you. As for me, well, this young man seems awfully troubled and I'd like to keep him some company. At least until he properly comes to. No harm in that, yes? No harm, but also isn't heartless. But a fine maiden wouldn't simply toss the injured behind, would she? Guess not. It might be best for you to join everyone else behind the curtains. Please do check on Rook for me if you meet her. I'm assuming Rook is equestrian lady. Ah. Yeah, I'm assuming that's Rook, this girl here. He seems to have noticed you standing near them. Orca Man! Me? That's right, I'm yapping at you! Hurry up and lend the crew a hand. We've got to look for provisions that make Sharkbag feel better. Who? Me partner, the feller who took the blow for me up on stage. The underdog crybaby, I believe his role was. You guys want to help him? Well, I'd say it serves him right for disobeying the rules. It does feel quite unfair for him to be punished without a detailed warning prior. This may be a competition, but I'd much prefer it to be a fair game for everyone. We must not forget to be civil and maintain our sportsmanship, even in a hostile environment like this. I don't know about all that. I just want him to be okay because he's my chum. I think I changed his accent. I'm bad with accents. I'm really bad with accents. That character's accent is going to continuously change throughout the story. He started to pull out your jacket sleeve, trying to drag you over to the side where his makeshift crew is standing. Well, don't just stand there, Orca Man. All hands needed on deck. Too afraid to sail, I see. Fine, we don't want a landlubber like you on ship anyway. Feels like he's leaning more toward pirate than a sailor. I wonder if I can interact with this. I want to see how much stuff I can interact with, because information stuff, you know. Oh. Poor thing. Should we help him as well? I don't think getting further involved with him is the play. We still need to look out for ourselves. Besides, haven't you heard the news? Lots to investigate now. We want to waste what limited time we have. Investigation, as if it isn't just us slowly walking around and pointing at things. This is serious. It's practically a given that everyone else's first move would be to explore each room to get used to the arena. Thankfully, the plan I have in mind goes beyond that. I want to look further into the producer sides of things, not just the bare minimum the game allows you to see. You seem like the type to go missing under mysterious circumstances after the staff takes you out back. Exactly my point. The whole place is an elaborately built set. Think about all the different layers that could be surrounding it. There's not a chance that these walls don't have something hidden behind them. Hell, or under the floors. Don't even get me started on the vents. If I were to guarantee one thing, it's that there's always some kind of reward that comes with being thorough. We can find something that'll help us in the next game. Sounds promising. But I'm even more worried about any of us getting into some serious trouble for this. It'd be awful to see you two get hurt. There's gotta be a loophole we're overlooking. It'd be weird for me to interrupt. I don't want to let them know I've been eavesdropping that entire conversation either. Is this Benny? No, where's Benny? Where's Benny? I want Benny! What's a fun competition if they're willing to help the loser? I thought I was supposed to be the nonsensical one. Hello! Just means fewer players to worry about. Those types won't last long. Doesn't mean they need to spoil it for the rest of us while they're around. Keep it down, will you? I don't want us to be cemented as the annoying ones before we're able to actually get anything done. Let them spend their time however they like, but only if you two spend yours focusing on... He seems to follow you, pausing mid-sentence. The other's eyes follow. Hey you! The guy with the fucked up face! Me? What's wrong with my... You got something in your eye? What are you looking at? I was... starting to fight. I think this guy's threatening us or something. What a psycho! Think I should go call for security? This guy's really causing a scene. That's not what I... What? What it's trying to say is that while we appreciate the slack-jawed gawking, we're trying to have a conversation. Maybe try your luck somewhere else. Say, you made it out with 0 chips, right? The other two exchange confused looks with another. Yeah, that's right. Real shame. We're just planning on doubling our pod if you'd like to join us. The hell are you asking him for? I thought you wanted a tight ship. No worries if you can't. I saw that fellow over there take quite the shock. I'm sure everyone's worried sick looking for bandages, and we don't want to distract you from anything more important. But we may need help finding more funds if you have the time. Sorry. I'm not very big on gambling. Oh, don't worry. We wouldn't be wasting any time on that. We're taking more of a direct route. You're acting pretty chummy for someone asking to rob something with a stranger. Who said anything about robbing a prison? Nah, he's on the money. We're robbing the joint. That was the plan, wasn't it? I can't see a possibility where that doesn't go horribly wrong. The moment we're caught, we'd be eliminated. Why take the risk at all? We have our reasons. The details can come after. There isn't much time until we're called back for interviews. Are we in business or not? I'm beginning to suspect I might have overestimated you. Better come to your senses soon. They seem to be interested in the two below. Alright. Where is... Dressing room's that way. Where's Benny? Damn, no Benny, I guess. Alright. Now I have to make the choice on which, Now I have to make the choice on which route I want to take. Well, let's see. Because these ones over here are planning on exploring the place. These ones here are planning on looking to help the guy who was shocked. These guys here are planning to rob the place. And then this one here is just hanging. Well, Cecilia did say to talk to Rook, which I'm going to assume is the equestrian. So I think I'm going to go with these ones. Join the crew. You'll be joining this group for investigations, are you sure? Yes. I already forgot what accent I gave him. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Welcome aboard. Suspicious. How do you mean suspicious? At least we have an understandable reason for helping a possible opponent. He's supposed to be silly. I'm rightfully noble. Your point is? My point is, that doesn't quite align with your role, yes? You must be after something else to take on this kind of offer. I'm just pondering what that could be, and if that would put us at risk in the future. Maybe you just want Shockbag to be okay too! And does that sound brutal to you? Checkmate! Look, with that logic, why aren't you questioning that guy? What do they get out of this? Oh my god. Are they like Rio Ranger? I think it was Rio Ranger or something like that from Your Turn to Die, where everything was just expressions on like cards that covered his mouth. Are they like Rio Ranger? That's a really fun character archetype. I love that. Are they even part of the group? Who the fuck is that? They might have just invited themselves in, actually. Barnacles! Can't we just get sailing already? My chum's getting fried as we speak! Very well. You may have bested me on this turn, but I'm keeping an eye on you. It won't be long until I've figured out your playstyle. The fuck did I do? Now that we've formed the crew, it's time we've introduced everyone. I'm Captain Sailor. This is Catfish, our master gunner. And your pilot, Seahorse. Pilot, that does sound like a respectable position. And finally, Orca Man, our cabin boy. Great. Here's how we're gonna sail, mateys. We shall be scouting for inventory that can be a help for my chum's chalk bag. He's the ship's first mate, and I want him back on his tip-top health. Got that? Aye, aye. Alright. Do I look in here? Aye! We've got to be thorough with these things before sailing further into treacherous waters. Alright. I guess I gotta look around. Look, cameras! Maybe we can go film something with them. I think they're meant to be filming us, not the other way around. Stop that! You might break it! I doubt that the showrunners want us messing with their equipment. Wait, they might be on something. Is the dot on the camera supposed to be red or black? Red if it's recording. Then I think it's already off. Perhaps they're still setting up. Guess that means you can't use it for yourself. Curses. Still unconscious, he seems troubled. How's he holding up? Oh, quite alright for now. He's been in and out of sleep, but I don't think there should be any long-term injuries. Well, from an amateur perspective anyway. Keep me updated. I promise I'll avenge you, shark bag! Keep up the good work! Post room. It's locked. Seems to be the door to keep its dressing room. I know you're in there, shrimp man! Open up! Sailor started banging Kiki on the door. Guess he's out somewhere else. Standing camera seems to be off. Dressing room. Oh. A wall plastered with posters and adverts of flashy-looking people. Ah, yes, I recognize some of these faces. If I'm correct, they must all be previous winners of the show. A wall of fame, then? All of them are so vile criminals. They don't deserve such a noble They don't deserve such a noble space like this. Especially the last winner. Aren't you one of those vile criminals? You were still convicted before coming here, right? Well, there are certainly some more deserving of their freedom than others. She should have been the last person to get a full pardon. Really? Which one's that? The lady with the pink hair. I guess winning doesn't always mean innocent. I'd argue it means less so. Because gambling often means taking advantage of others. Seems to be a little storage area for extra clothing and accessories. They hold up a fan with a bull drawn on it. Bull? Oh, I don't know why I got assigned that bull. It doesn't quite match my costume much, does it? They hold up a fan with hearts, spades, clubs, diamond, and they hold up a fan with hearts, spades, clubs, diamonds drawn on it. Cards? Games? Suit? Oh, you think it suits me. Thanks. What about you? What are your thoughts on... Is it supposed to be a fox? A dog? I'm doing really bad at this. Cat? Guess what me costume's based off, Orca Man? It's certainly one of these two. Given the face shape, I'm gonna say, given the wings, I'm gonna say seagull. Wrong! But it's the closest, so I'll give you half a point. It's an albatross! Okay. Not what I was expecting, but you know what? Sure. Spotting it before a voyage is good luck to us sailors. Do you feel lucky yet? I'll let you know. Now that here, crew, let's alter course. I guess that means go into the lobby. No way, is that water? Finally! The sailors are frantically taking off his sandals right in the middle of the lobby. Being associated with you is so humiliating. You suddenly feel someone tapping at your shoulder from behind. Wrist? Cannonball! Wait, sailor! Hey, Orcaman, what gives? Aha! I knew it! About time you showed your true colors. How low can you be to aim for the weakest in the pack? A child! She quickly draws her hoof pick and shoves it closer to your throat. Oh, hoof picks are sharp. Have you no shame? What the hell are you talking about? He's got a shocker on his wrist. What do you think will happen if it gets dipped in water? Oh! She puts away her pick. You mean I can't cannonball? They shake their head. I'm afraid not. I need a moment to think about this. At least take a proper seat. I must ask, how did you know about the shocker? Cecilia and I talked about it earlier. It's still just a theory, but the cat guy also must have caught on. Of course! I should have known it was her who figured it out. She's one brilliant lady. So, you're Rook? She asked me to check up on you, actually. You two seem close. She did? I mean, I'm honored that you think so. But I'm not so sure how she finds me after witnessing such a pathetic display from me during roulette. Oh, she's madly in love, isn't she? It's not, like, yeah, it's kind of just an assumption, but also, Studio Investigrave has a history of very many queer characters, so I wouldn't be surprised if Rook is very much into Cecilia. I owe her my life, you see. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for her wise play. It's a shame she couldn't join our expedition, but that just goes to show how full of grace she is to be looking after the injured like that. Shouldn't you find that suspicious too? It sounds like she's going against what her role is supposed to be. Who knows what she's planning? Careful what you say, as I won't just stand here and let you talk ill about her. Know your place. Never mind. So, can I ask back about that, hoof pick? Right. I doubt you went to prison with that thing. As much as I wanted to, no. I acquired this from a strange machine that was in the room when I first awoke here. So it wasn't just me. Everyone else must have some sort of an item then. Bleh, it just ain't fair! What do you mean there's a body of water around, but it can't be swimming? You can't help you're a chum if you hurt yourself, can you? Guess not. Doesn't mean I can't be pissed about it, though. Shock? Chips. The verse that's engraved on the fountain plaque do sound exceedingly familiar. The first line especially reminds me of last season's winner. How long has this fountain been installed, I wonder? Verse is, oh, here. Whoever says to the guilty, you are innocent, will be cursed by peoples and denounced by nations. But it will go well with those who convict the guilty, and rich blessing will come on them. Proverbs 24:24-25. So, something biblical. Not even a slight dip. Better not to take any chances. Ships only. This looks inviting. That was not the right accent. And distracting. Shield your eyes. I doubt whatever is needed for your friend can be found in the lights of that wretched place. Barnacles. Hangman Bar. Scary? Me? Oh, you mean the guard. How odd! I didn't expect to see something like this here. Wait, a phone booth? Nonsense, this is clearly a confessional. It looks like a bit of both. There's only one way to be sure. Open it up, Orca Man. No matter how hard you pull at the door, it doesn't budge. I don't think I can. It's shut in pretty tight. My humor is terrible. Thick. What do you mean? They walk over to knock on the walls next to the VIP entrance. Just out of context, and just that one line is... They then walk back to knock on the walls surrounding the phone booth in the exact same fashion. Whoa! Not so much sound compared to the first one! So the walls surrounding this booth are thicker than for VIP? For what? Ah! I've made another discovery! Is that not an insertable slot next to the door? Oh, I get it now! So we have to use our chips to get in! Oh wait, something's off. It looks too small to be for chips. Speaking when your hair is covering your eye. An obvious miscalculation from your part. Brooke scoffs and pulls out one of her chips to place it against the slot for measure. As you can see, it perfectly does not fit. Coin. But Shrimpman didn't mention any other currency, did he? This might be something we want to look out for. Hey! We've got to be thorough with these things before sailing further into treacherous waters. Bro, I've already looked around. What do you mean? Okay.
How about we explore the area ahead of us later?
That's what that reminds me of. Oh, I never investigated the VIP doors. That's what it is. What's VIP mean? Very important person. Huh. Never thought about how stupidly simple that abbreviation was. You there! We're on a very important duty right now, so that makes us one of them VIPs, right? Make way! Your entry is denied. Eh? Step aside. Clearly they must have declined you because your explanation was lacking proper context. Sit back and observe how I masterfully handle this interaction with the utmost respect and your entry is denied. I didn't even say anything yet! For what reason? Is there a requirement or something? Only contestants with a minimum 20 chips may enter. Our Orca Man is much stronger than you! You listen now, or I'm really gonna make him let you have it! Sailor. Yeah, retreat. Yeah. I don't think forcing ourselves in is the play right now. Captain, your orders! Guess we got no choice. But mark these words, scoundrel. Captain Sailor and his crew will never be truly defeated. That seems to be everything of note here. Where to next? Perhaps we should see what amenities are provided in the shop. Hold it! I have a true sense of direction and navigation. When you sail as far as I have, you build a feeling for these kinds of things. You do? Well, not exactly. But I do have something that'll help us find our way. Sailor whips out an old compass from his pocket and begins turning it to see what direction to head towards. A compass? Where'd you find that? Found it in me sail before roulette. It dropped out of a slot machine. Seems we each received a token of good luck to aid us. Hey! Don't know how they got here, but got it, but I recognize it too. The This isn't just any old compass. It belonged to my grandpa. An arrow. I was unsure of it myself, but the hoof pick I was given is the same brand as the one I had at home. I wonder if it is the same one. So, that means the crowbar Eddie got actually belonged to him before that. Okay. That's interesting. That could certainly mean something for the kind of crimes he committed. I found our heading! Oh, no, no, no! I refuse to willingly go into establishment of the sort, especially with such an unsightly theme. Don't insult the compass like that! Its choice has been made. Its fate we go there. I think we should go to the shop. But the compass! I'm afraid you've been outvoted, Captain. What the hell happened to listening to Captain's orders? Besides, Catfish didn't even vote. Hey, where'd they go? They might already be waiting there. Traitor! This is mutiny! Oh, I'm gonna hate myself for giving him that voice because I'm never gonna remember the accent once we get to the second chapter. A painting depicting an execution by electric chair. A painting depicting an execution by firing squad. So this has a lot of biblical themes to it. Burn at the stake. Burn at the stake. You notice a familiar face in the shop near the counter. Benny! Oh no, it's Cupid. Yeah. Oh, Benny's probably in the bar. Benny's probably in the bar. Why I order? Sailor motions rolling up his sleeves in true sailor-like fashion. Seahorse, go get him! There will be no getting him. I am far above unnecessary violence. Oh, okay. Orca Man, go get him! I'm not doing that. But think about what he did Shockbag! What if he did that to your partner for the first game? Go on, think! I mean, that still sounds really intense. Attack! Fall into peer pressure. Wow, so we don't even get an option. Oh, this CG is great. I love this. Whoa, 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 what do you think you're doing? Getting you? Yeah! Now what am I supposed to do? Oh, I didn't think that far ahead. Put him down! What the lady said. Maybe give him a good old flogging. Oh, what's that mean? Beat him up! Well, I'm definitely not doing that. Oh yeah, good thinking, Catfish. Let's interrogate him. The prospect of speaking with someone high-ranking is intriguing, though I firmly do not stand by the term of an interrogation. This is purely a calm and collected conversation among peers. Are you sure about that? Because it really feels like an interrogation. Were you not paying attention earlier? I did a whole spiel on it. Damn, is my delivery really that forgettable? Hold your horses, I thought you looked familiar. You were the host last season as well, weren't you? Well, at least one person was paying attention. Huh, didn't take you as an avid watcher of shows like this. I'm not, but my caregivers and I would catch glimpses. Were? You still live with your parents? Enough! What did you do to that contestant? You mean sandbag? I didn't do anything. He wouldn't have gone down in one wave like that. Someone must have put some kind of stay curse on him. Probably through the handcuffs. That was production. I don't control punishments.
So somebody else is protecting you.
If they were doing that, I doubt I'd be in the position I'm in right now. But they were broadcasting and he was acting volatile. So you put a bunch of criminals in the same room and flash lights on them. The hell did you think was gonna happen? I don't control that either. Complain to our lighting department. But you gotta admit, it's pretty good theatrics. What Moneki is saying? Their name's Moneki. Wait, yeah. Do you know where you could go find any medical supplies? Well, maybe if you weren't busy threatening me, you would have noticed that we're already at the shop. If what you really want is to help him, why don't you take a look around after letting me go? He's got a point. All right. Toss him overboard. You drop Cupid without giving him a warning. Oof, watch the suit! Mr. King, please make your way to the dressing room. Shooting will begin again momentarily. I'd really love to continue chatting, but duty calls. Try not to take too long with whatever it is you're doing. We're behind schedule enough as it is. Cupid dusts himself off and heads out to the shop. The cashier is protected behind a thick, transparent barrier. There's a small opening at the bottom you can use to exchange chips and a drop box below the window. Seems to be where you can purchase and receive the items listed on the menu. 20. Okay. Please buy. Autographed Cupid poster. Oh my god. Wow. Feel of fortune. Feel of fortune. I see. How do I X out of this? Hello? Is it frozen? Uh-oh. Oh, I needed to press space. I was clicking. I've been clicking through this whole time. I didn't realize I need to press space. You think that shirt'll fit, Shock Bag? Doubt it. Yeah, then there's nothing useful. Shrimp Man lied to us. Hold your horses. Look and behold, a first aid kit. Oh, I completely missed that. Can anyone afford it? I'm afraid I only have 5 chips in my possession. Shit, same. You two got any luck? I also got 5, and 2 buttons if that's anything. Wait, that's actually perfect. There's 4 of us and we got 5 each, then that means... No, we have 4 each. If we reach 0, we're eliminated, which I'm 99% sure is a cute way of saying executed. None of us can spend all of our money. So we don't have enough for a first aid kit. As if on cue, Maneki suddenly fast walked out of the shop. What? You there! Halt! Quick, crew, after him! Here? Maneki nods twice. I told you not to get too close to that door. But it says fun on it. Exactly. Chips. So that's why that one staff member mentioned opportunities to gain chips throughout the show. This must be one of them. How dare they assume we would stoop low enough to take part in such a cheap scam like gambling? I refuse to take a single step inside that tent. I want to take part in a cheap scam! Sailor sprints through the door before anyone can think to stop him. Wait, you especially should not be allowed to go in there. Rob quickly pursues after it. How many fans? How many fans do you have? Yes! Cool. This is even more obnoxious than what... This is more... This is even more obnoxious than I expected it to be. Whoa! If this is what casinos are like, then I can see why my old man Geeza's friends always spending time here. Normal casinos aren't usually like this. This is some cheap carnival fare, if anything. Eh? Then what's even the point? Okay. Food. Seems to be a game booth where you can play higher or lower for chips. Seems to be a game booth where you can play pig dice for chips. Seems to be a game booth where you can play a carnival-style shooting gallery for chips. Seems to be a game booth where you can play coin flip for chips. Over here! Do you think the coin, that's the coin that's supposed to fit in the coin slot? No, this one looks too small. Still smart of you to check. Half these games don't even look worth playing, it's all just luck. What's the point of engaging with them if there isn't some sort of skill or challenge to it? I don't really see the appeal of the slots. If I play a game, I want to be something active and energetic. These machines just have you pull levers and sit around like barnacles. But if we have 10 players, so it was 20 players to start, and now we have 13. So that means 3 groups had 2 winners. So if our group had 2 winners, and their group had 2 winners, their group had 2 winners, shouldn't Maneki have more than just 5 chips? Maneki should have a lot more than just 5 chips, most likely. Or wait, no, because it was the difference between the winner and the loser. So it is entirely possible that Maneki just has 5 chips. They seem to be average functioning slot machines. It's the closest thing to resembling a normal casino. Maneki seems to have fun watching the slot idly play itself to entice potential gamblers, but they haven't entered any chips yet. The machine's idle mechanics have landed on jackpot several times. You much of a gambler? They wave their hand in so-so motion. Doesn't seem like they have much else to say on it. Seems like this is our only option to make chips for now. Maybe we should split up and try our luck? Which? You want something that's active. So, I'm gonna give you that one. Higher or lower is a game of strategy. I'm gonna give that one to Rook. Coin toss, pig's dice. I'm gonna give Maneki pig's dice, and I'm gonna give myself coin toss, I think. Does that work for everyone? I don't know enough about the game to tell if it's the right option, but it seems like you spend all day here, so I'll trust your word for it. Why does everyone keep saying that? Welcome to Coin Flip. Pick between heads or tails and the dealer will flip a coin. How much is your bet? Tails. 5 chips. So how'd it go, Rook? Oh, how I despise luck-based sports. If only it were a game of skill or strategy. The ones that actually matter how you play rather than leaving it up to something embarrassing like chance. So did you make anything? Hardly. I only made back 1 chip. I'm lucky not to be down by any. Still better than nothing. Sailor? That game took me back to the days of playing hot poo at the docks. I even doubled my chips. Can I play another round? Maybe later. Maneki? How much did you win? 8. I think I did pretty good in distributing the people in a way that makes a good amount of chips. So we have 34 chips. That should add up to being enough for the kid. Wow, gambling really solves all your problems. No, it doesn't, Sailor. That definitely should not be the lesson you're taking away from this. The first aid kit, please. The requested item has been sold out. What? That's bull. We were only gone for a few minutes. Ha! He said bull, get it? Is it that? Yeah. Hey, wait, that's supposed to be ours. Nuh-uh! It's last come, last served, don't you know? He means the opposite. They don't seem to be injured. What reason would they have to purchase such an item? Maybe they got for shock bag before we could. Well, I guess that's kind of right. What are you playing at? As the equestrian already guessed, no, we don't have much use for this item. But since we have it in our possession already, I'd be open to negotiate a waiver if we can both get what we want. And that is... chips. What else? 20, I presume? Not so fast, horse girl. You haven't included the labor fee, the transfer fee, and don't even get me started on the shipping. We'd be open to resell the first aid kit starting at 36. But that can't be right! Isn't that more what it was in the shop? Almost double, actually! Not a chance we're paying for that. Suit yourself. Well, useless now, I'm sure it'll be handy to have for future emergencies. But shock bag really means that! We should formally request a pause in the negotiation so we can hold a civilized crew meeting and decide our next best course of action. So a timeout. If you want to call it that. Time out! Time out. You four quickly huddle up in the corner. I knew those three would be trouble. As much as I don't want to reward their antics, it seems to be the only way of acquiring the first aid kit. If we paid them down, if we pay them now, we'd each be down by more chips than what we started with. Raise. Well, yeah, what if we just use what we won so far to go make more chips again? If we put in more, what we get back will be even bigger, right? We can pay them easily with that. And that's only if we win. There's a chance we end up with basically no chips and no medicine. Gah! They walked us straight to the end of the plank. What do we do? Counter offer? Oh, my V2 models cut out for a moment. Do you know if there's anything else we can offer them? I highly doubt they find much use in my toothpick. What about you, Gates? All I got's a crowbar, sorry. Mineki? Okay, I guess Mineki's out of luck too. Maybe I could give him my compass? Would they take it? Should we really ask this of him? Perhaps we should pass on the offer altogether. Shockbag needs a kit though. Does he? I know you mean well, but I doubt such an injury will leave him incapacitated. While painful, perhaps this is something he must overcome the best he can without first aid. I'm not sure. Even if his injury is fine, he needs some sort of pain meds before the next game, or he may be at too much of a disadvantage. Depending on what the game ends up being, that's the kind of thing that could cost him. Oh, what just happened? It's not like I want to give it up either, but this is survival, isn't it? Something was worth a lot of money outside isn't going to do me much good inside. How many games do you really think we would need a compass? Our Lucky Charms might be useless, but for all we know, they could stick you in a maze or something. Are you sure you'd be okay giving it up? I'm sure. A very noble deed. Your friend will surely appreciate your loyalty. Your group pulls away from the huddle of basic trip. Hurry it up over there! Do you guys not want this crummy junk? Do you guys want this crummy junk or not? Wait, what if we offered you guys something else too? Can't be just chip. It can't just be chips that you want. Sorry, kid. That's kind of is just what we want. What about this? It's a real antique. Trust me. It's handmade and has 1,000 stories with it. Honest. Do you really think we'd be interested in some beat-up old hand-me-down? We're extorting you, not running a charity. Does it still work? Vic, are you being serious? Aye, it works perfectly. I suppose so. Though word of advice, you really need to work on your negotiating skills. We'll take the compass and what you have for the kit. While still leaving us with 1 chip each, correct? While still leaving you with 1 chip each. But keep in mind, we're the ones doing you a favor here, yes? Yeah, just hand it over here. Pleasure doing business business with you. Item received. First aid kit. Good luck with interviews. We hope the bills keep feeling much better. Who the fuck is Bill? Is that not his name? They elbow his arm and whisper down over him. Sandbag, you moron. That's what I said, wasn't it? Bones. Elise. Vic's trio walk out of the shop while counting their chips and arguing in hushed tones to one another. What rude rapscallions. And we're worse off than when we started. At least we're not down to 0. Something tells me those guys wouldn't mind bankrupting other contestants. I wouldn't worry about the likes of them too much. Alliances of their ilk are bound to end up betraying one another. There's little chance of them making it far. It did the skip thing again. I'm sure it was just, oh, let's get this done, let's figure this out or something. Alright. Oh, you arrived right on time. He's just woken up. How's he doing? Who the fuck are you? Guess that answers that. He's still alive and swimming! Hardly. The screechy songbird here was chatting my ear off. That's me! Ungrateful thug! She was trying to keep you company! How are you feeling? Oh, awake, but weird. How long was I out? Oh, we unfortunately don't have any clocks here, but quite some time for such an injury. May I ask weird how? My arm's killing me. I still feel jittery and tense from the shock, like my muscles are working against me. There's her confirmation on it being an electrical shock. Do you think you can stand? Maybe in a bit. Everything feels too sharp, and any fast motions make things hurt like hell. Opening and closing my hands still feels weird. It's like I need to concentrate on every action I make or I'll fumble it. Even talking makes a weird stinging in my jaw. So many volts does this thing have? Perhaps you shouldn't have gone about making threats against the host before they'd even finished explaining the rules. Hey, just because it hurts doesn't mean I won't take the energy to sock you if you keep that up. How on earth did you end up with the role of crybaby? Enough about all that! We got you this! Aw, you didn't have to do all that for me, little lamb. There should also be some pain meds in there if you need any. Oh, thank God. Do remember not to take too many. You may need to ration them if your injury proves to last longer than the day. Here, why don't I hold on to this for you? Right. Shit, sorry. Sailor knows me, but I must have given you two a pretty crummy first impression. I'm Sandbag. 2? Aye, where'd Catfish go? They may have silently parted ways on our way back to backstage. I can never get a read on that guy. Well, yes, that seems to be their entire deal. There's someone named Catfish? Oh wait, that's the wrong voice. There's someone named Catfish? Aren't you named Sandbag? In any case, you may refer to me as Rook. Evie. And as crummy as your impression was, we still believe it was in poor taste of management to react so violently. Still, you guys didn't have to go out your way for me. I knew I was signing up for a freak show, but I guess I didn't expect to see a kid first thing down here. Most will I be going against ones who deserve it, you know? He's lucky to have gotten stuck with you two instead of any of the other assholes here. Crybaby Underdog. 11. Don't beat yourself up, mate. Sure, everyone else might be old as sea turtles, but I'm not just some clueless kid. I can fend for myself when need be. I've got a good judge of character. That's how I gathered my crew. Without their help, I wouldn't have been able to receive the cargo. I'm not usually a big fan of landlubbers, but you two proved yourself well to be an exception. Bravo, well done. It was my honor to have been of such aid. Thanks, it's real sweet of ya. I wasn't speaking to you. Aw, how sweet of you. Just remember, if you need any help dealing with any squalls on your future sales, we'll swim right over. Interesting. The art doesn't match the art doesn't match the number, because I recognize this tarot art. It's the same art as the tarot cards I have, as well as the same art used in Balatro. That art is for the Fool, and yet it's being used for 10, which is, I don't remember what number 10 is off the top of my head, but I do know that it's certainly not the Fool. The Fool is 0. All contestants, please proceed backstage. Interviews will begin momentarily. Once your name is called, you'll be asked to go on stage. Looks like it's about to get real busy back here. I'll talk to you guys later, alright? Thank you for your diligence. I think that is where we're gonna end today's stream. Yes, that is where we're gonna end today's stream. Alright. So, thank you all for watching. And I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!